What's up guys? If your dishwasher is having problems and you found this video, you're in the right place because we are going to fix our KitchenAid dishwasher. There's a problem with the water and I'm gonna have my wife explain it.
Lately I start the dishwasher and usually I can hear water filling into it, and so I know it's running, but lately I have not heard the water, but I hear the dishwasher tab flip up, and so I've been opening it to check and there's just a tiny bit of water in there. Everything's steamy but nothing's happening. So this one, I can hear the water running into it and it fills up with water as normal. This one does not.
I did my own little bit of research and found that this could be the issue. This is the inlet valve. And what this is there's a solenoid in there, and when the dishwasher is ready for water, it says, solenoid, you need water. It opens up a valve inside of here and lets water inside. As you can see, on the inlet side of this valve is a screen. And so my concern is that the screen could be plugged. This dishwasher is only 3 years old. I don't think there's a solenoid problem. Maybe there is, but either way, I'm going to swap this out. I bought this part for pretty cheap on Amazon, but it looks like a really quick and easy change. There is one screw holding it in place. The screw goes through this hole, and there's a couple of these hooks. Take the screw out, disconnect the inlet water hose, disconnect this hose, disconnect the electric connector, and get this thing out of here. I'm not sure if I have to remove the dishwasher or not. I'm gonna try to do it with the dishwasher in place. So let's check it out. So first step, which I've already done, is remove this little kick plate. There's one of these little screws on each side. Real easy, just turn it quarter turn counterclockwise and then pull it right out. And then this thing comes out. Let's take a look underneath. All right, so step one actually was to turn off the electric. I turned off the circuit breaker to the dishwasher. Step two is to turn off the water to the dishwasher. There's a few things here. I've got to disconnect this, and that can be done with He-Man grip or pliers. Give a little bit of turn. Start it with that. Now you might get a little water coming out of this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little cat dish underneath it and collect what little water that there is going to flow out of this. Very little. Okay, next step is going to be remove that screw. Now you can use a slotted screwdriver or you can use a 1/4-inch nut driver. I've got a nut driver on there. Now there's a little electrical connector here, which I'm going to first disconnect that. Oh look, that's great. Well, the screen's not clogged, but there is some sediment in there. We do have hard water here. So you can see the hose on the back side. I'm going to disconnect the hose with pliers. So, got a little water in there. Okay, that is out. There's just this one electrical connector here, right there, which can be removed. There's a little latch. Okay, well I hope this was the problem. Let's take a look at the inside. There's a little bit of sediment, not enough to clog it, so change this out with the new one. Okay guys, here's the new one, here's the old one. Now notice one thing, see the sheet metal bracket? The new one came with a bracket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bracket off of this. So all you got to do is take it off, spin the screw out of there, and just it slides out. Might need to use a pry bar of some sort. There. So now it's ready to go in. Alright, here we go. Got a new part. First thing I'm going to do is hook up the electric. It only goes in one way, it snaps in place. Next thing I'm going to do is hook up this rubber hose. Okay, that's in place. Now, this thing comes in from behind and slides forward into place right there. Put the screw in the end of the nut driver. And the final step is going to be to connect the supply line back in. hand tighten it, and then it has a rubber washer in there, so all you gotta do is snug that washer up to squeeze it, and that should be it. Make sure nothing else got loosened, like this one is an important one. Make sure that's not loose, but new inlet valve is in. The next test is we're gonna turn on the water from underneath the sink. In the back, got a nifty little manifold where the water supply comes in. Water supply comes in from the basement here. This goes to my right dishwasher, this goes to my left dishwasher, this is the cold to the faucet. So we're going to turn that on, and we're going to go take a look to see if there's any leaks. It's dry, there's no drippies. I'm going to leave this off for a few hours. We're going to run a cycle now before we put this toe kick trim piece back in. So let's run a cycle. Okay, I just turned the power back on, and now Becky is going to run a cycle. Normal, start.
I hear the water.
That's the noise. Okay, so what was happening before is you'd hear
I'd hear the burn.
Wait, what noise was it?
I'd hear the humming noise, but then I wouldn't hear this stream of water coming in.
Okay, let's open it up and see if there's actual water, if it's just making noise.
Yeah.
Look at that. Spewing out the
I
side
just
of
stopped
it.
opening it, but yep, it was coming in.
Okay, let's
Before there was no water.
Let's do a resume. When the door's open, the inlet valve must shut. Cut off the water. Open up the valve. Okay, you hear that? Gotcha. Comes out of that hole right there. It was flowing right out of it. Okay. Okay, so we just finished it. It only took 20 minutes, so it wasn't that bad. And if you have the right part, you can do it yourself. Like I said, I ordered the part on Amazon. It's called a water inlet valve. And this dishwasher is only 3 years old, and it's from KitchenAid, and that fixed the problem. It was a cheap part. They must have put a cheap part in to begin with. Hopefully this one lasts more than 3 years, but if it doesnn, I know where to do it. I know how to do it. And the best thing is, you don't have to remove the dishwasher. You just have to remove the toe kick trim panel, one screw, an electrical connection, and 2 water connections, and the piece slides right out. So you can do it. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos on how I keep my wife happy around the house by fixing things that break all the time, then feel free to subscribe, and I will keep you updated on my next how to fix it video.